Fly away. What's going on, everybody? KingofDragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Bandai SH Figuarts Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Here we do have Goku in the packaging. You can see a nice image of the artwork right here. Some more images of the figure right here on the side. The actual figure right here, along with a couple of his faces. It is a little hard to see because it's yellow with orange and more yellow, but he does have alternate hands right here. You can see just how fancy and extravagant his hair is. On the back we have other pictures of the image which look really, really nice. I'm really excited to have him in hand. And then on the side, more stock images of Goku right here. So with that out of the way, guys, that's Super Saiyan 3 Goku's box. So what we're going to do now is take a little break, get him opened up, and then we'll go on to the rest of his review. So sit tight, everyone. And so here we have Super Saiyan 3 Goku posed and out of the packaging. Now, before we get on to the figure, let's actually run down his accessories, because he does come with quite a few. First off the bat, let's actually get him off the stand. He does come with this halo. This halo is a separate accessory. It does come on him in the packaging. We're going to go ahead and take that off of him for the sake of the review, so we can have a look at his accessories. Goku here does come with 4 different facial expressions, besides the one he has on him right now, which is the stern expression. He does come with a yelling expression. He comes with a teeth gritting expression. And then he comes with a smirking face. Now, I'm not really a fan of the smirking face, and the smirking face is what he came with in packaging. I kind of like this one. Out of all of them, I kind of feel like he's missing just one facial expression, and that's where he's serious, looking forward. I mean, yeah, he was first seen like this, but I kind of feel like they really do need to give him facial expressions where the eyes are facing forward in a neutral expression, so there is that. Goku also does come with 6 pairs of hands besides the fist hands that he has on him in the packaging. He does come with a pair of fight stance hands. He comes with a pair of Kamehameha hands. He comes with a pair of instant transmission hands. Comes with a pair of open palm hands. And he comes with a pair of hands where his hands are completely spread open, which looks really nice. You can get Goku in a lot of different poses. Goku's final accessory, and probably the most important accessory for this figure, is the Tamashii Nation Act 4 display stage. Now, it's a standard display stage with an articulated arm, so you can actually have it displayed with Goku flying. Now, the only reason I say it is important is because with all this hair in the back, Goku is incredibly back heavy. Now, you can get him standing upright. However, he is going to be leaning toward the front, and that's the only way to get him standing without the stage. It is possible, do not get me wrong, but having him stand straight up without the display stage, you can see he has a tendency to want to lean back. So there is that. So let's actually get a look at Goku's detail. Let's just set him in the back really fast so we can have a look at him. He is just being supported by the back of my studio, so he's not standing on his own. But again, really love the Super Saiyan 3. It's probably my favorite Super Saiyan transformation, and I really love this metallic pearlized hair that they gave Goku. I don't know, it doesn't work with all the other Saiyans, but I kind of feel like Super Saiyan 3 needed something a little more, because the hair is it has a different aura about it. And I really like the way it was captured here on this figure. You can see his eyes actually have pupils in them, which is a trait that only Super Saiyan 3 has. Goku is wearing his standard gi, and I'll get a little more into detail about something in a little bit. You can see the blue is really nicely painted. The belt and wristbands are a different shade than his shirt, which is pretty accurate. And still really great detail throughout. You can see the paint is exceptionally clean on Goku. Looks really, really nice. Kind of feel like they cut out too much of the back of his knee, but that's okay. Now, a lot of people have been wondering if you can swap this Goku's head and put maybe the Awakening Goku or an alternate Goku's head? The answer is no. This peg is designed completely different from all the other ones. Maybe if you detach the neck itself and then put on the new neck, but as it stands, you can't just simply pop the head off and give Goku a new head, because that is just not gonna work. Unfortunately, they did. I'm pretty sure the reason they went with this kind of joint, let's just pull that off. It's a really stiff hinge joint, and you can see it actually does support the hair really, really well. In fact, if I can have him like this and he's standing up perfectly straight. So that looks a little funky, but it's understandable why they went with that hinge joint, because it does support the hair. The hair is this really thick, dense plastic, kind of like Jessie from Pokemon. Her hair was really thick. But let's actually move on to Goku's articulation, because he does have quite a bit of articulation. He does have that hinge in the neck, which does go up and down. With the head on, you're only getting that much range. It does turn left and right. He does have a ball joint in the neck, so you do get some slight pivot on the neck, so that works really well. He has a ball socket in the arm, which allows some up and down movement. His sleeves are attached via hinge. He does have a butterfly joint, which can come out, and you can just adjust the sleeve accordingly. He has a bicep swivel, double jointed in the elbow. There we go. This joint was giving me, it was a little stiff, but it does give you a little better than 90, which is perfectly fine. He has a ball hinge style wrist, so if we can get that off. It's a ball joint going onto a swivel peg, so you can have in and out or up and down movement. He has a ball joint in the torso, as well as a ball joint right here in the lower torso. And to my knowledge, he does extend just a little bit, so that actually provides a little bit of range. So that's pretty good. We have a swivel in the waist. Using this new leg system, this is actually a floating piece, but his leg does go all the way out. Goes all the way back. A little limited going out to the side, but that's perfectly okay, because you're mainly going to have Goku kicking out like that. He does have a swivel in the thigh, double joint in the knee, which I know a lot of people say it looks ugly, but you know what? For what it is, it's going to look nice, and you're not going to be looking at that knee all the time. No swivel at the boot, but he does have a ball joint in the foot, which works really well, and he got some pretty good ankle rockers on him, so that's pretty good. As well as a hinge joint in the toe, so all the articulation you'd expect from a Tamashii Nations SH Figuarts Dragon Ball figure. So what I'm going to do now is take a little break, get Goku back on his stand, and then we'll go on to the rest of his review. So sit tight, everyone. So here we do have Goku posed for my final thoughts. Overall, I really do like the way this figure came out. I kind of wish that the hair was lighter or even hollow. As it stands, I have him on the display stage, so it is holding him up. Something to note, however, is that those screws on this actually got really loose when I was messing around with it, so Goku does loosen the arm of the display joint. So if you are going to be displaying him with the joint, with a display stage, be sure that you tighten these screws up so that it supports him and it's not flopping around. I actually had to screw the base and the supporting arm right here tight, but the one holding him up is actually keeping him up. So that's just something to be aware of. But anyway, I actually picked Goku up on Big Bad Toy Store. Now, if you're able to pick him up, he is running about $45. So with shipping, he does come out to about $60, and he's still available in stock at the time I'm making this video. If you're a fan of Super Saiyan 3 like I am, you're going to want to have this figure in your collection. From what I hear, this is a really huge improvement over the previous Super Saiyan 3 figure that we got. Luckily, I don't have that figure. I have heard that that figure is trash, and this one is much better. So if you're able to get this guy, definitely pick him up, especially if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan like I am. With that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go check out all my other action figure reviews as well as my Dragon Ball reviews. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments and I'll do my best to add it to my collection. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.